Nike. And for the United States, Bradley Beal and Damian Lillard in the backcourt with Kevin Durant, Jason Tatum, and Bam Adebayo. And Nike bringing you those starting lineups as well. So the Olympic court is a little shorter, 91 feet instead of the 94 by 50. The ball is a little bit different. You will notice that. The circumference is just a little bit shorter. The three-point line is 21-1 instead of 23-9, but the international game is different.
It is a little different. Believe it or not, it's a little more physical. And remember, the rule that I love is when the ball goes on the rim, anybody can either knock it into the basket or knock it off, but it's got to be on the rim first.
4 10-minute quarters as Damian Lillard handles and Team USA with the first possession.
Not that difficult.
Casey Akpala, hey, welcome to the Olympics. Go guard Damian Lillard.
Nice.
And there is Adebayo rolling and a beautiful feed inside.
Bam is the perfect guy for this team because he's a multi-positional defender.
Nigeria headed the other way. And Wamu will set up Gabe Vincent, and he drops that in. And Precious Achiuwa. Here's Okogie with the shot clock at 10. Josh Okogie hanging, firing, and dropping it in. And defensively, there's no defensive 3-second violation, so teams could sit in zones if they choose. Beal tried to drop it back to Bam. Gets his own rebound, and Adebayo going up to hammer it.
You know what's interesting about Bam is his dad is Nigerian. AD is going to play a lot of 4 and 5 for this team.
Lillard took a little body bump. Okogie pushing the other way. He's got numbers. And the kick out corner 3.
Yes.
And I tell you right now, Mike Brown's got to be incredibly pleased. And Durant with the fadeaway elbow jumper. You cannot, you just hope he misses. You're not going to defend that.
Mike's not as pleased as he was about 20 seconds ago. But I like what USA's doing. They're playing fast. They've missed some open shots, but these are the best in the world. You want them to play in a rhythm.
So Vincent's hit a couple threes and make it 3 for 3. And this is where, in the international game,
G League, coming off injuries.
The near turnover, Tatum recovers.
Shoot it.
Tatum.
Yes. See, you can be too unselfish, Bob. When you're open, if you're Tatum, Lillard, Beal, let it fly.
Early on, Nigeria 4 of 9 with the 3 threes. And Okogie all the way to the iron to flip it home.
Oh, yeah, he is a tough, strong kid out of Georgia Tech. Still a young pup.
Adebayo's worked on that mid-range and rims that home nicely. So you saw him roll on the pick and roll. This time pick and fade, and he hits the jumper.
Gonna be in the NBA Summer League with the Denver Nuggets. A lot of people in that USA training camp are anxious to see him.
Damian Lillard dropping in the 3. So Draymond Green and Zach LaVine have checked in for the United States. Caleb Agata, like you said, you're scoring in a high-level international league in the three-point shot. What's going on? Okongwu, Mobley, and Metu at USC. They got big guys.
Sure do.
Nice steal by Durant. And Draymond will push. Jeremy Grant avoided the turnover. Lillard had that 3 blocked, but stayed with the play to lay it up and in. I think he was mad that shot got blocked, so then he went and got his own rebound and lay it in.
Exactly.
There's Agata again. So Caleb Agata. He's played in Spain. This is his first Olympics. You mentioned his play last season in Israel. Draymond Green muscling that home.
Caleb played at the University of Ottawa back in 16.
Draymond Green having that blocked. The push ahead to Okoye. And Magano. And in transition, Nigeria's had success. So the final half minute here of the first. Okoye tried to turn the corner. Beal picked his pocket. And Jason Tatum pushes. Tatum will rise and drop in a 3.
How good is that footwork?
But for Nigeria, they played the first 10 minutes. You know, they want to be on a medal stand. This is the type of performance. You can play with the United States. You can play with anyone.
Oh, I agree. They've been impressive.
And Magano rattling that out, and that will do it for quarter number 1.
but I love this level of athlete he's put together out here.
Levine misses everything. We'll call it a pass, and Draymond Green able to flip it up and in. So Tatum with an ISO. Epeyuto didn't come, and they will flip it up and in and count the basket.
Arebu did everything he could to stem the tide of Tatum just bowling him over. Take a look right now. See, that's the FIBA basketball. In the NBA, I'm not sure you'd get away with that. We've got a few guys out here that can go for 50 on this USA team.
That's for sure. Beautiful drive and finish. And
how
right
about
now, this
guy? Let me tell you something. He's worked out for one other NBA team already. I will not divulge that, but it's great to see a kid that can come out of nowhere like this.
Levine had the big Udo switched on him and took him right to the bucket. Just pretty amazing. His hometown is Canberra, Australia.
I think mom and dad are diplomats, right?
For Nigeria, as they move it around and they're finding catch and shoot. That's a Regbu hitting the three, and then the steal by Okogie.
If you're a Pac-12 fan, you may remember Ike Arebu from Washington State.
Jeremy Grant striping that three. They feed Udo, and he'll flip it up and in. Epeyuto originally drafted by the Golden State Warriors and played with Utah and Milwaukee. And
well, they look the part. I'm impressed with them. Mike Brown's done a really good job.
Zach LaVine. Is it different 23-9 versus 21-1, or to the great shooters it doesn't matter?
No, I don't think it matters. It really doesn't. I know this. It's a comfort level. You know that it's a shorter line, and you're already a great shooter at the NBA level.
United States midway through this second quarter. Remember, 10-minute quarters. A little different than the 48-minute NBA game. Lillard from deep.
Too easy.
Hey, you can cross the international date line. It will always be Dame time. It won't matter, believe. You watch him with the Blazers, uncanny.
I think that international date line is a little shorter than the NBA line.
Yeah, that might be it.
Credit those guys. Skill level is high.
Gabe Vincent,
nice.
Beautiful pass to Nwamu.
Yep.
The draw and kick, and you talk about cohesion. Nwamu cut to the basket as Vincent began the drive.
Yeah, that's what we call a 45-degree cut. When you see that baseline drive, you're in that slot, get to the rim.
We've seen shooters, we've seen size. Vincent can hit threes, and there's another one.
You know, he did not shoot the ball well for Miami this year, but Mike Brown really likes what he's doing.
All right, now Zach LaVine took a spill there.
Certainly don't want to see that, but looks like Zach's walking it off, but a terrific shot fake by Gabe Vincent.
At the end of the finals, you will have Devin Booker and Chris Middleton along with Drew Holiday as Durant puts that in. So the final 100 seconds of the first half. And a banked-in three. They post up Durant. And met up top by Achua. What a block.
Oh, no way, KD.
So Nigeria earning the respect of the United States.
He's Nigerian.
And a former assistant under Greg Popovich.
That's exactly right. Yep.
So out of the timeout, Nwamu able to hit that. And so Mike Brown Bradley Beal on the show and go. And Beal with a tough lefty flip. And Nigeria once again with a stop. Highly competitive, and now Beal just taking an assessment of all the limbs and body parts as he gets up. So Okogie again. An off-guard defender for the T-Wolves, having to kind of initiate here for Nigeria. Nwamu all the way to the iron. They've got some swing guys that really can score. Lillard, that's a warm-up three. And NBA guys don't miss those.
Well, and a good delivery by Kevin Durant. He went cross-court, finding a guy that makes a lot of those. Dame Lillard.
So Lillard, the drop pass to Adebayo, nice. And then the roll to Beal. Yep. Little tic-tac-toe. Yep. Nicely done. Lillard again. An off iron, and here comes Nwamu out of the pack. Nigeria has never walked it up. They have pushed it at every opportunity, and Gabe Vincent strokes another three. Vincent, Durant respecting that three. Precious Achua, they'll dare him, and he hits a triple. How about that?
And again, he hit it on his Miami Heat teammate, Bam Adebayo.
because you're not going to contest it at his length. Nwamu, and the threes for Nigeria. And Akogi, that time gave Vincent, nearly had that. And get it inside, and Bam Adebayo rings the register plus the foul. So Ekpe back in, and Vincent. That's the 8th made 3 for Nigeria.
Once it's hit the rim, it hits the rim, it's a live ball.
So Darius Garland is on the select team. He is checked in here because the U.S. is down 3 bodies that are playing in the finals. Chimezie Metu able to hit the 3.
But I don't think anybody saw this coming.
You see the decision-making for Draymond there in the rotation to Levine, who cashes it in.
You remember at halftime? We had him mic'd up, and he said, I made 50% of these corner threes this year. He just showed you why.
It's 22 feet and shorter, and guys can knock him down.
Oh,
Okoye spinning. That's good defense by Levine. Moved his feet, came up with a steal. Spectacular. Ball on the deck, and you're going to get a foul and not the tie-up. Now, so as the ball moves around and guys have their sweet spots, and the mic'd up section showed it. Zach Levine, hey, I love the corner 3.
That's my shot. And then Zach getting after it defensively as well. And I really think he's got a chance to be a terrific two-way role player for this USA team.
Okay, so I'm going to presage this during the free throws. One of the great legends of the Dream Team in Barcelona is in the camp in Monaco. Chuck Daly let the college kids coming upon the 2-minute mark here in the third. The U.S. clinging to the 2-point lead. There's Caleb Agata rolling it up and in.
You know what I loved about that? Ekpe was right there at the rim because he was allowed to touch that ball and tip it in, but Agata's been really impressive.
You need me to be a scorer on this team? That's my role, and Agata has it now. Drop it to Metu. Draymond met him up top.
Draymond said something to him about it.
Jeremy Grant flipping it up and in.
Yep.
There's the end-to-end play. The defense triggering the fast break. Top meeting Chimezie Metu, and let me remind you who I am defensively. That's what he had to say. And he is one of the most incredible defenders, whether it's Kawhi, Draymond, Rudy Gobert, is the elite of the elite in our game. Chimezie Metu. So denied at the iron. He steps out to the three-point line. I'm glad the Saginaw, Michigan native stayed. The final 6 seconds of the third. Agata from deep, and he hits a 3.
He's making some money tonight.
I tell you, Garland hit the deck. And so we will head into the fourth quarter with Nigeria up 66-64.
Oh, man.
The United States is showing stretches of good basketball, but the D Tigers have come with some bite.
Oh, man. This kid's going to be in the summer league in the NBA, so remember the name, Caleb Agata. Because we don't know what's going to happen in the next 9 minutes, but I know this team is way better than that team that you saw in London.
Well, the other thing, too, is Team USA has played at a high level. There have been a lot of good Team USA plays as Grant misses the corner 3. And it's a beautiful play by Sadiq Bey, and dropping it into Levine to lay it up and in. At the services the past week, and Mike didn't want to put him at an injury risk.
Oh, boy.
I'll tell you what, Caleb Agata.
Yep.
I mean, have a coming out party.
You know, my buddy Roland Barrett up there in Canada, I don't think they necessarily missed on this kid. Everybody has synergy.
Shot clock at 8. Draymond thought about playing a little bully ball. Now directing traffic as Garland floating it up and in. Tough finish.
Yes.
Darius Garland. We have a couple select team players playing with Grant, Green, and Levine. So Nigeria, another opportunity. And Regbu unable to finish. Goodness, what a follow. Stanley Okoye up top.
The last, maybe since the middle of the third quarter to this point, they are outworking Team USA. This is all effort plays right now. Loose balls, 50-50 balls. Watch the attack of the rim, and then no block out right here, and the finish by Stanley Okoye.
There's Draymond out top. And there's the defense with the shot clock at 7.
He's going to get his body off of him and reaches back with verticality. That's a great play.
Yeah,
You've seen that a few times.
Obi Emagano says no one in Spain or France guards like that.
You see that about 10 times a night. You're spoiled.
He'll guard Giannis and then go guard Jeff Teague. How about the finish inside? Caleb Lagana is developing a fan base here in Vegas.
Because he's out of there.
Oh, Bradley Beal did everything but the finish.
Here comes Agata.
Caleb Agata again, and Draymond got him.
I told you he's got to be guarding him.
Push ahead to Lillard. We have 6.5 left with the U.S. down a deuce. Tatum. And right now, you just get the sense Tatum, Beal, Lillard, and Durant. With Draymond at the 5, this might be kind of the closing unit here.
Well, this is a good lesson for Team USA because they have to play now.
Catch and shoot 3 dropped in. Mie Oni. The three-point shooting for Nigeria has been spectacular.
Absolutely.
They've gone to Durant twice. And Oni will drop in a 3. So it's a 2-possession game.
Oh, he tried to get it into the post, couldn't do it. Good defense.
On the kick out, a Regbu open 3, and he got it. The 20th 3 of the night for Nigeria. Only 6 to shoot. A step back 3, and rattles in. And so Michael Benajay gives Nigeria their largest lead with only 104 seconds left in the game. Rand avoided the turnover, his 3, an answer. KD, his first 3 of the night. 5-point game. Efeudo holding. Regbu hit the corner 3. Buries another one. The 3-point shooting for Nigeria. Scintillating. Durant answers with a 3. Regbu's hit the 2 big threes. Draymond knocked it away. Lillard push ahead. Durant's in full flight to lay it up and out, but draw the foul. Durant had been 0 for 3, had been 2 for 11. He buries the last 2 threes. He's fouled here on the drive. And Rainbow's in the free throw. MVP of the league, and he makes them both. Regbu, Casey Okpala, and Gabe Vincent. Still looking. They get it to Efeudo. His wing jumper off iron. Draymond Green the rebound. Team USA needs a 3 to tie, and they will foul Durant. Now, they're over the limit, so this will be free throws with 16.5. So what is interesting is with the threes made by Nigeria at 21, each team has a timeout remaining. Durant makes it a 1-point game.
Pressure, try to steal it, and then you're going to have to foul quickly.
16.5. Nigeria clinging to the 1-point lead. Vincent's got it in the backcourt. Draymond Green will foul him there. Vincent hits them both. Back to the 3-point advantage. So Lillard, Durant with Draymond and Tatum and Zach LaVine. Don't apply a foul yet. 8 seconds left.
A foul
down to 7. They're looking for LaVine at 5. They needed 3, and there's the foul. So that was the worst of every world for the United States. They burned 10 seconds. And LaVine missed the first. Missed this free throw and somehow get a 3. There's the missed free throw. Achua pulls the rebound, and with 1.4, you're going to have Nigeria with the ball and the lead, and Achua shooting free throws. With the 20 made threes by Nigeria for only 10 for the United States. Now Achua misses the free throw. Missed them both. The final heave from midcourt and beyond, and Nigeria has upset the United States in an exhibition game, 90-87. And for that national team, that is the biggest win in the country's history, and to your point, maybe the continent of Africa for any nation.